down. I'm not dead yet.
Okay, you know me, you know what I do, so let's get this ball rolling. This is part 2 of what deku was the reincarnation of Asta, in which is the entrance exam. The theoretical, Izuku trumps that. When it comes to the practical, he actually runs into someone he hasn't seen in years. To a point where as soon as he sees him, he tackles him to the floor, hugging him, like, I miss you so much, Shoto. Izuku, what the hell are you doing here? I'm trying out for UA. What? Why? You don't even have a quirk. As Izuku, with a bright ass smile on his face, like, I have a quirk. There's no way. In which Izuku demonstrates both of them. How? And this is when Izuku's, I know, right? Aren't they awesome? As he just notices, Shoto, what happened to your face? Is that why you haven't been showing up to the park all those years ago? Is that why you ditched me? It's complicated. As he just walks off, Izuku demanding answers, actually causing a small scene when he actually catches the attention of Momo. It's like, Izuku, what are you doing here? Like, I'm going to trial for UA. Like, but you don't even have a quirk. Yes, I do. Showing it off. Like, what the hell? How would you get a quirk? Like, I'm a late bloomer. Okay. Seriously, I haven't seen you since you moved away. Yeah. So 2 quirks, huh? Yep. But wait, Momo, what are you doing here? I expected you to be in a business school or something, or a private academy. Yeah, I want to be a hero. Why? Wouldn't your parents want you to have a more safe work environment or something, you know? Actually, they didn't care. They, in fact, gave me the recommendation, and so why would it be so cold to you? I told you about this before, Izuku. Why? How could you forget? My quirk, though helpful in a situation, I'm too squeamish and when it comes to making dangerous objects. What do you mean? You know my brothers and sister. They can make weapons, armor, all this amazing things. Well, I can at least make could at least make dolls. Well, they were my age. They could make grenades as well as amongst several things. I need to know the chemical composition of each thing I make, while they can just poof. So, yeah, I'm seen as significantly weaker. So what? Just train your quirk. I have. It's just not enough for them. So, what? You just gonna take the entrance exams? Yes, technically, but mine's gonna be a little different. How so? I actually got a recommendation for All Might, but when he apparently told them about my power and everything, they're gonna be testing me a lot different. Different? Different how? I don't know. I guess I'm going to wait and see. Anyway, I hope we end up in the same class. As he just walks away, Noel's just looking at him. He's grown up so much. Just remembering how all the fun times they had before she had to move away. It's like, No, 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 no. I am not falling for that. An idiot like him. I cannot do it. It is not as she just sees that he's gone. And people are staring at her because she was making a bit of a scene. Now, as for Izuku's test, well, it's actually him going up against amongst several zero pointers. Let's say 25 zero pointers. Nezu was just looking at All Might. Are you sure it's a good idea, Toshi? Trust me, I know he can handle this. I'm surprised we didn't give him more. Are you sure he's not gonna just watch as they start? And Izuku flies out there like a bat out of hell, using 50% one for all, dismantling robot after robot, just piercing through them like a lance. Everyone is in shock. Aizawa, Midnight, Present Mike, everyone. Nezu's. That's your successor, isn't it? Yep. You said he was strong, but how much power is he? How much of one for all is he using? 50%. 50? He can use that much? How long have you been training him? These 10 months. How long has he been training himself? I think since he was 5, maybe 4, I forget. So this kid possibly put himself through absolute hell. What kind of training did you put him through? Oh, my training compared to his was pretty much heaven compared to what he put himself through. What the hell? I know. The robots, they're all gone. He's barely broken a sweat. Is that it? Just looking at observation rooms. You're in. Really? What class? 1A. Really? Is he just jumping for joy, forgetting that overall is still active and he goes straight through the roof? Is he coming back? Give him a second. As let's say 2 minutes go by and he finally crashes down. How good is his control over your quirk? Last time we measured, I think it was 75%. Okay. So, you really did pick a good one. No kidding. Could you imagine if I actually did go Mirio Tokita? Seriously, the amount of torture he had to go through just to be able to use the quirk along with his. That could have been some real hell for him. He could have even died from it. Yeah, that's for sure. That's pretty much how that ends. Well, on the first day of UA, yeah, you could obviously say Izuku, he's all too excited. When he sees the big ass doors, holy crap, do I have a giant in my class? He busts to do the doors and just looking around, like, where is he? Where is he? Where is she? Where are they? Where is the giant? Just seeing a bunch of normal sized people. No giant. It's kind of disappointing. Him just kicking the ground out of pure sadness. When everyone's just looking at him and Bach goes, "You're here?" Oh, hey, Katsuki. Then he turns his head, sees Momo as well as Shoto. And it's like, you guys are here too! It's like, you, you actually made it. And yeah, he tackles both of them to a hug. Show being annoyed slightly while Momo's saying, "Get off me, you idiot." About to summon a bat and hit him with it until Aizawa shows up. So, you're the guy with a quirk similar to mine. Huh? Nothing. As, yeah, he doesn't get their uniforms. And you could say, in the locker room, Izuku, he sees Mineta, and being the way he is, being held respectful, he stops him. What are you doing, Midoriya? I'm stopping a pervert. But a slice of the slices of heaven that are right beyond this hole. If you look through that peephole, I'm going to kill you. Then I'm going to tell the girls what you did, so they can kill you too. So you will be double dead. How's that possible? I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to bring you back the first time, and possibly leave you dead the second. As Mineta does back off, Jiro relaying all the information. The girls are very appreciative. As Jiro just starts to unplug her earphone jack, Kirishima just starts, you could say, talking about how good Izuku looks and how ripped he is. Jiro's, I think I should at least get a glimpse of our little savior as she gets a slight peek at Izuku. When Momo, she just pimp slaps. Yeah, she pimp slaps Jiro, saying, "How dare you try to sneak a peek at Izuku?" And yeah, everyone's looking at her. She's like, "What's the big deal?" The big deal? Yeah, what's the big deal? I mean, you're not dating him. No, I would never date such an idiot. So it's okay for me to sneak a peek. As yeah, most he's like, I, I, I can't deny. Technically, since is yeah. Then the girls seeing how pissed off Momo is, but seeing how satisfied Jiro looks at what she sees, she decided to take a peek as well. It's only until they back off from the people with bloody noses that Momo just blocks the people as she's slowly trying to get a glimpse of it herself, but before she can even get a slight peek, Izuku has already plugged the hole. Momo feeling defeated. As, you like him, don't you? No. I don't. No. I hate that idiot. He's a complete tool. He's stupid and everything. She's just trying to insult Izuku while being completely blushing and everything. So you don't mind if we try to date him? No. But good luck. You don't stand a chance. Oh, sorry. Do you like? No, that's not what I meant. He already likes someone. What? Everyone's. What do you mean he already likes someone? As Momo does talk about how Izuku met this girl named Abara, and they promised that they would marry each other one day. Then Jiro's like, well, that was a childhood promise, and chances are that Izuku and this Abara girl don't even remember it. No, he remembers. What? Yeah, he remembers. When I first met him, it was something he would not shut up about. Really? Uh-huh. Okay, so what you're saying is, yeah, Even if I did like him, which I don't. It's so gross. I mean, he's just an old friend of mine. But yeah, I don't think I would stand a chance about this on a bar girl. Well, does he talk to her on the phone or anything? So, he doesn't have her number. What? So, when was the last time he ever saw her? I don't know. And yeah, they're all looking at Izuku as they walk out, get ready for the whole quirk apprehension test. Which afterwards they start asking him a bunch of questions, like, is there someone he likes? He says yes. Is it, what's her name? Ibarra. And it's like, when's the last time you talked to her? It's like, 10 or so months ago. Like, what? You haven't spoken to her since then? Like, no. Why is that bad? Don't you have her number or something saved? As he just realized, I forgot to ask. Him just slapping himself over and over and over again. Them just like, wow, he is an idiot. But he doesn't look too bad for an idiot. And yeah, Momo's like, okay. So he's still in love with her. That's a that's not a that's kind of a bump in the road. But hopefully this girl has either found someone she likes or she doesn't even remember their little promise. Meanwhile, in Class 1B, Ibarra, she's just doing her regular studies, just thinking about the next time she sees Izuku and how upset she is. The fact that he didn't even try asking for her number. All he did was talk on the way back, and even then, she walked the rest of the way home by herself, so she didn't get to talk to him too much. Because, yeah, he started acting weird. Let me see, what's next? Let's see, how long is this video been? You know what? I can keep going. Now, time for heroes versus villains. In which, these are going to be the same, except it's going to be Izuku and Momo here. And, yeah, everyone's looking at Momo's costume. Okay, someone wants to get the attention of the guys. Her swearing that it's only to help her quirk and everything. It's like, we don't believe you, but sure, go ahead. Keep telling yourself that. Is Izuku? He walks out looking badass as hell. Momo and the other girls blushing. Some of them even getting nosebleeds. But there's a scene that's like, I am in the presence of an anime protagonist. I might as well give up on any chance of a relationship at this school. As, yeah, he, Kaminari, and Sero just sit in the corner. And as far as them fighting, Izuku spreads out his anti-wave throughout the whole building. So, not only can Bakugo and Ie use their quirks, Momo can't use hers, and Izuku can't use one for all. So, if they do run into the other people, they're going to have to go into a fist fight. Which, Izuku, hell, he's abnormally strong already. So, no real issue there for him. To the point where, yeah, they win. Let me think. Next part is the USJ, isn't it? I have plans for this one. I think I told Follow and some other people about it as well. But, fuck it, let's just get this one over with, shall we? We open up right as the USJ is starting to, get attacked. Izuku, he's freaking the fuck out thinking, oh my god, were actually under attack, and to the point where Aizawa, he actually doesn't tell Izuku to stay back. He actually tells Izuku to help him out, in which he does. But let's just say the Nomu was summoned ahead of time, just in case. So when Izuku and Aizawa do head down there, Izuku spreads out anti-quirk wave. And yeah, the villains are freaking out. Because you see that Rachel's head's here with a kid, but the fact that they can't use their quirks there, as well as this black substance being spread throughout the whole area, they're wondering what the hell. Shigaraki is looking right at Izuku, saying that he is somewhat concentrating. It's a kid. Go to Yuri, get us out. As, yeah, I can't. I simply can't. I know. But, what? Don't tell me your quirk. Yeah, I can't use it. The Nomu. It's our only hope, as yeah, No was still strong, insanely strong without the strength enhancement. So when it comes to a bare knuckle brawl between him and Izuku, it is somewhat evenly matched, except Izuku, he's concentrating on keeping up the anti-quirk field. So he has to concentrate on that, as well as fight the Nomu, while Aizawa deals with the other villains. And Izuku is slowly but surely running out of stamina, to a point where he's starting to take more hits, while the Nomu is starting to avoid more and more of them. And anti-quirk field starting to slowly but surely dissipate as well. As Izuku, he hears a voice.
Let me out. Let us out. Let us help you.
As Izuku, he blacks out for a second as he gets sought by Nomu, sent straight flying into the bottom of the stairs. Sent straight into his mindscape. As he sees the darker version of him, he sees the other past users of One for All. What the hell? Why were you?
Let us help you.
But you can't.
We can only help if you allow us.
As, yeah. This is when the darker version of him just shows up right in front of them.
We can help, but you have to be kind of like a conduit, you could say.
What?
Oh, we're going to use your body as a meat suit.
That sounds kind of ominous.
Trust us. I mean, but we're in your head right now, aren't we?
As Izuku, something doesn't feel right. But as he just outstretches his hand, he hears something else coming right from behind them, saying, "That's not us." But it's too late. The darker version of him grasped his hand, and Izuku is sent into a cage. So, what the hell happened? As he's looking around, he sees the other previous uses of One for All, and he sees the actual darker version of him beaten and bloodied. And it's like, what happened? Looks like you got swindled, kid. What? As on the outside.
I can't believe that worked.
The anti-quirk field is gone. Aizawa beaten the fuck up by the influx of villains finally getting their quirks back. The Nomu sent him flying right to the top of the stairs as they're slowly closing in on Izuku.
So nice to be out. I'm so hungry.
As, yeah, the villains are looking at him. Really? They're popping their knuckles and cracking their necks just. Well, won't we feed you a good old can of whoop ass, freshly opened?
No thanks. I have something else in mind.
Oh, really? What's that?
Quirks.
As they're just like, looking at each other and start laughing. Like, what the hell? How are you gonna be hungry for quirks? As Sugar Rocky's hearing this, it's like, this kid thinks he has master's power. Oh, please, there's no way. As, yeah, amongst several villains just fall to their knees and start screaming out in utter pain. Shigaraki being completely surprised at this, wondering what the hell's going on, as they see something very unexpected. You see these arms protruding out of Izuku, as each and every one of them are bringing into a villain and tearing out something. These weird orbs, and they're being absorbed into Izuku.
More.
As Shigaraki's wondering what the hell is he doing. He said he was hungry for quirks. Do you think he's... No, that's not possible. Wow, Rocky is there, fearful, not knowing what to do next, except the Nomu, the thing made to kill All Might. But is it really worth it? Will it work at all? If he gets that thing, they have nothing left to really use besides Korigiri. If he captures Korigiri, then what? They'll be stuck there with this thing that is constantly trying to devour their quirks. So, yes, Shigaraki takes a second or two to weigh his options while Izuku is tearing through all the villains. While everyone in Class 1A is losing their fucking shit. Momo, Shoto, they don't know what to do because they know if they get involved, chances are, yeah, they're gonna get wrecked. Shigaraki's like, oh, fuck this noise, let's get the Nomu up on this bitch. In which, yeah, the Nomu, it does its best. It starts trying to wail on Izuku, which he's not moving whatsoever. Not even a millimeter. Since...
So this was your last feeble attempt to try to stop me. You know what? Fuck it.
As he grabs the Nomu by the neck and slowly starts squeezing it, bringing it down to his knees, as Shigaraki and Korigiri looking in horror as the Nomu starts shedding tears as it grabs onto Izuku's arms, trying to break it, trying to pry Izuku's fingers from its neck. Izuku just looks right at Shigaraki and Korigiri's.
Watch this.
As one of the hands turns into this serpentine-like thing that just passes straight through the Nomu, while two other hands just grab onto it and slowly start to rip and tear. And the end result, the serpent has one orb in his mouth, and two arms have two other orbs, as Izuku just sends them straight towards his mouth and devours them with a smile on his face. Shigaraki is... What are you?
Come here and I'll show you exactly what I am.
as Izuku starts walking slower, as Karagiri like, we have got to get the fuck out of here. It's like, no shit. As All Might finally shows up on the scene. Mind you, Ida didn't leave. No one left. So All Might just showed up there thinking everything's gonna be all hunky dory. When he sees Izuku like this, young Midoriya?
All Might. I would love to thank you for the gift you've given me.
What gift? As he sees the pile of bodies around Izuku, the torn in half Nomu, what did you do?
I was just having lunch. But I did save you some.
As yeah, he just gestures towards the rest of the villains who are running for the hills. What did you do?
I told you. I had lunch.
Just then,
What is this?
as he's
Not yet. I'm not finished. Is
All Might doesn't know what's going on, but I don't know. Should I help him? Should I arrest him? I have no idea what to do here. As Izuku lets out this primal roar and falls unconscious. Shigaraki and Karagiri, thank you, Jesus. You have saved us this day. As they leave, the other villains, they ain't gonna try nothing. All Might's there. The thing that was made to kill All Might is gone. And yeah, the only ride pretty much just ditched them. So yeah, All Might's, he's just asking a whole lot of questions, which Aizawa is more than happy to elaborate. Izuku was helping him fight the villains. He started getting beat up, and poof, this happened. All Might just picking up the unconscious Izuku. Everyone backing up. Not want to be part of any of this. Except Shoto and Momo. Bakugo, he is terrified at what Izuku did. Just wondering, oh my god, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen when he wakes up? Meanwhile, in Izuku's Mindscape, yeah, he's facing off with the other version of him, with all of the other users of One For All, and the real him just...
What are you doing? How'd you even get out of the cage?
in my mind.
So, we are the same here. So, this is my mind too.
As he just summons a katana, Izuku, well, the real Izuku at least, just summons one as well.
You can't beat me.
Oh, can't I? As they charge each other, the blades clashing, it's like,
Come on, you can't beat me, Izuku. I know your moves, your techniques, and seriously, I know your weaknesses as well.
huh. Funny, I was going to say the same thing about you. As Izuku just starts exploring his own weaknesses against himself, while the other users and the real version of him, other version of himself, I know it sounds confusing, but bear with me here. Yeah, they're trying to provide Izuku with as much support as they can. To a point where, yeah, The evil him can't do anything against these numbers. The way he even got them trapped in that cage in the first place because it was a sneak attack. And you always know, best part about a sneak attack is when no one expects it. Despite his power, Izuku and the darker version of him have the same power, same abilities, weaknesses. So, not only is this good training for Izuku, but yeah, you could say this is a good bonding moment. To a point where you could say he and the darker him absorb the evil version. Both of them feeling like something is very off, something is dark about him. They don't get it. But it feels like this isn't gonna be the last time they see him. Let me think. Should I end it up here? You know what? It's getting late. Might as well. You know what? Please stay safe. And I can't believe I gotta say this. I can't believe it took a virus, a pandemic, to tell us about the most basic information. Wash your damn hands. We shouldn't need no virus to teach us that. But yes, stay safe, stay alive, and hopefully 2021 isn't the prophesized 2012.